Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Last time we left off, I believe we heard everything we can from Sister Bikini. And, there's still a lot of questions we have left unanswered, so now we have to find a witness that, was there any other witness out there at that time of the night? Turns out that there is. Good old Larry. So now, that's what we're going to be doing, hearing what he has to say, and right now we're just hoping that it won't hurt us. So let's go ahead and get this second part of the trial started. I can't even imagine what the hell Larry's going to do. It's always interesting whenever he's in court. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm not really sure what to say yet. Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are two things which I need to ask you before we reconvene. Alright, I'll help you any way I can. First, about that night. You really didn't go to the Inner Temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either you or Sister Bikini is lying. Mr. Edgeworth, it is just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room in Hazakura Temple. Very well. The second thing, then. That night, the temple symbol was used in between the times Sister Bikini returned to the main hall when she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Were you the one who used the snowmobile? There's only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me. So it was you. But why? What made you go out to the Dusky Bridge? I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. Ah, damn it! Ah, this is a really tough one too, yep. She's not gonna break easy at all. Iris, I can't tell you about that yet. Yet? Not until her safety is confirmed. Her? The safety of the Acolyte. Acolyte, huh? She must be talking about Maya. Iris, look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill Elise Stoneman? No matter who or what may come, I could never take a life. As I thought. No psycho lock. It takes the dramatic away, like dramatic seriousness out of the whole situation when he says psycho lock. Very well. It is my job to get to the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough. Okay, well, she did take the snowmobile, but now she definitely won't break on why she took it, so only until Maya is safe will we find out. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Karma, where is the witness? During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery. Suspicious behavior? He was sketching something very intensely. Dare I ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained? He drew a terrifying woman armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip. I can only presume that his intention was to capture you. Ah! Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for an artist before the court. You can tell she's pissed. Laurice Stoneham, I hope you're ready. Get in here! It would seem that whip is going to see plenty more use today. Look at his smile. Ow! Your sketch is in contempt of this court. Hey! I was just artistically rendering. Ouch! You tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand you your subpoena, correct? Look, I'm nothing but a fledgling artist, training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, to use the technical term, the color Viridian. Viridian. I never played Pokemon. I know there's a town called this, so I can't say it. Viridian. I know, whatever. Boo-hoo. Larry, this isn't an art store now, is it? I know! I graduated junior high, okay? Yeah, we all know. Look, art is all about working in the fields, isn't it? Working in the fields? I presume he wanted to say field work. I hope. That's it! Thanks, buddy! It's kind of sad how I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence. I just happened to stop in here and find a wonderful new model. So see, I got nothing to do with this trial, at all! I expect all your faces to be red when you realize this mistake. Bright red. Or, to use the technical term, Crimson Lake. Ouch! 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 Stop it! Ow! Stop your pathetic blabbering and testify like a man! Refrain from whipping me, Miss Von Karma. Cross-whipping is as bad as cross-checking. Witness, that was all your fault. That's not very childish. Testify now! This is almost too much for me. And now he's not crying. Okay. That was fun. What I saw. I was at the lodge out in the mountains looking up at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't meet anyone at the bridge that night. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. I'm all alone now. Aren't I edgy? Oh my god. Witness, please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony. I'm just a nobody. Nothing but a small, worthless man, aren't I? Why wasn't I asked for the name of my occupation or anything else? Oh, that's kind of true. Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex. He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to other people. Yeah, that's right. I'm behind everything, every case. Watch out, okay? Just touching me will make you internally unhappy. Well then, let us proceed with the cross-examination. With no touching, thank you. We can delve into other details at a later time. Okay. So, there is one thing that kind of stuck out right away. I think it was like one of his last statements. He said that he never met or saw anyone at the bridge. He didn't meet anyone at the bridge that night. Well, we know that to be a lie because while we were as Phoenix, we bumped into him. We're like, you know, Phoenix is like, Larry, please call the police. I'm gonna go get Maya. So yeah, he did meet him up. Larry Butts. I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. You're pretty pathetic, and you cause all sorts of trouble. I'm sorry. But, having realized just how much of a nuisance you have been, that could have been considered a step in the right direction. Edgy, are you trying to console me? It certainly doesn't sound that way to me. However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create. Well, oh my god, you're totally putting this on me. Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder took place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There, he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butts! Oh, that's right! Me in the flesh! Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. That reality will not change. But, what do you want me to do then? Larry, what you need to change is your inner self. What you saw that night. Testify truthfully. That is all you can do for now. Edgy, I think I finally woken up. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. Well, I'm not sure this will go especially well. I'll ask again then, witness. What did you see at a night of the murder? Are we finally going to figure out what it is? Yes, we are. I went to the shack around 9, so it would have been around 10:30 p.m. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. I looked out the window and Dusky Bridge was on fire. There was still some thunder, and I went right away to check it out. That's when I ran into Nick. You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you? So, what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire? It was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. It totally burned out. Like, almost totally gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall. What did you say? Oh, don't worry. Nothing life-threatening. He just caught a cold. As always, hard to know if he should be called lucky or unlucky. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination. It almost sounded like, you know, Francisca was a little worried there. Aww. Okay. Well, I think we need some more information here. He said there was, let's see here. Still some thunder. Okay, let's check this one out. You said right away, but exactly how long after that strike was that? The lightning fell and then the bridge caught on fire. Maybe around 5 minutes? I mean, I suddenly thought, gotta go check this out. How far is the small shack you were in from the bridge? Hold on. Well, it had pretty much stopped snowing. I guess about a 5-minute walk. And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there? Like how I recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfires kids make during school camping trips can compare. Well, should I press him for a little more info? Yeah, just what's your question? Why didn't you call anyone? Why did you go to the bridge? Oh, well, we kind of know why he went to the bridge. He saw something cool, but yeah, you know, you would think that, oh my god, you know, this needs to be reported or something. Larry, let me ask you one thing. What is it, Edgy? What's with a serious face? Why didn't you call anyone? Eh? What do you mean? Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try to tell someone. There's a public phone right by Dusky Bridge, correct? Well, of course I thought of doing that. So then, let's hear why you didn't. Huh? Yeah, okay, a reason. My reason, it isn't that I didn't try to tell anyone, I just didn't have time to, okay? Didn't have time to? Okay, I arrived at the bridge, and Nick showed up less than a minute later. Okay, there's something here that I don't think goes well here, and I think it's the weather data. Huh. See, I don't know, I think there's something not... I'm gonna go ahead and present this. Times don't seem right. Your very existence being a contradiction, I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not. What the hey, Edgy? You make me sound like some sort of alien! But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here is time. I've never been the best timekeeper, you know. 3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your bicycle. How long does it take for you to catch up with him? You're terrible at those. Yeah, I hated those when I was a kid, too. This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Dusky Bridge, and then immediately went to see what had happened. This is correct? Yeah, well, I wasted about 5 minutes first, but more or less. I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45 p.m. You say it takes less than 5 minutes from the shack to Dusky Bridge, meaning you probably got there around 11. That all sounds about right, I guess. And then Nick showed up and did his falling act. That is impossible. What do you mean? 11 p.m. is when the murder occurred in Hazakura Temple. Thus, Wright was still there in the courtyard. There's no way that Larry could have encountered him at Dusky Bridge at that time. Oh, excuse me, I have an objection. You do? Edgy, how many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry. It's Laurice. Ah! It has not been proved that the murder occurred at 11. The sister only said around 11. In which case, it could have been earlier than that. Watch your footing there, Miss Francisca von Karma. The slope ahead is slippery. For there's still no way that Wright could have been at Dusky Bridge at 11 p.m. And why not? It's clearly written here in the weather data report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have been burning until at least 11:15. Which means, what exactly? Wright did not see the bridge as it was burning that night. He did not arrive there until after the flames had died down. Larry, you arrived at the bridge at 11. Wright did not make it there until at least 11:15. Are you still trying to hide something from us? What happened during those missing 15 minutes? I feel like I just woke up. I guess I was still slipping after all. Pinch me. I'm gonna punch you if you don't answer my questions here. Ah! So there was a missing 15 minutes prior to meeting Phoenix Wright. I hardly see that as much as a problem. Yeah, not much of a problem at all. Really? The bridge is burning before your eyes, and there's a phone right next to it. Why then did you not report the accident? Did you simply watch the bridge burn? That is the problem here. Even after the bridge burnt out, he was still there. He simply stood there and didn't report anything. That's what it sounds like. This might be Larry we are talking about. Even he's incapable of being so stupid. There has to be a reason for this inaction. Edgy, I think it's about time I got serious with you, dude. Just as I thought, you've been playing with us all this time. Listen, I'm gonna tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all? Yes. I may really say this in time. God! Then say it! Very well. I have a terribly bad feeling about this, but, well, let's have the witness finally give us the whole truth. Now, for this 15-minute gap, what were you doing, witness? And we're going to find out what he was doing next time. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. I'll see you guys later.